Okay, we're here with, no, she can come on in. We're here with David Anderson at the Sean Bielat headquarters in, what town is this again?
Norton.
In Norton. Now, how long have you been involved in this campaign?
About 2 weeks.
And what do you think from what you've seen so far?
It's a very energetic campaign. I was working in another campaign in Rhode Island, less energetic. So I came over here because I think Sean Bielat has a really good chance of winning.
Now, were you surprised, since you said you were working in a previous campaign, to hear that Sean was catching up and making a good race of it?
Well, I had been comparing the two campaigns. The one I thought I'd volunteer in Rhode Island. I had actually volunteered there a few days. Then when I realized they weren't campaigning on Saturday, I thought, wait a minute. I want to go to a campaign that works full-time. And Sean Bielat's campaign works full-time.
Now, there's been a lot more media attention. President Clinton has come in to try and support Barney Frank. From what you've seen, do you sense a bit of worry from the Democrats in this district?
Sure. Why would they bring Clinton in if they weren't worried?
Now, have you ever been to any of the Tea Party rallies? Have you been involved in the Tea Party movement at all?
I've been involved in Rhode Island, in the Tea Party in Rhode Island. I was at a fundraiser of theirs recently.
Now, as a Tea Party member or a person involved in it, have you noticed a change in the attitude towards the Tea Party by the mainstream media or by candidates in general?
Well, I think the Tea Party is more respected than it was a year ago. It's taken much more seriously than it was a year ago.
All right, and in closing, is there a story here that the mainstream media is missing? I noticed even the Boston Globe yesterday started admitting that the races in Massachusetts are getting tighter. I think they're all a whole lot tighter than anyone is reporting.
Well, there is an issue with regard to Barney Frank that I'm very interested in, and that is I'd like to learn more about the problem with the banks, particularly the bank in which Maxine Waters' husband was on the board, and which was bailed out through the FDIC and TARP funds, but no other banks that apparently qualified for that bailout got the funds. And so it looks like there was some kind of maybe racial policy there, or some other kind of favoritism that was applied. It seemed like there were other banks eligible for that, and they were all turned down. Well, I don't understand that myself. I'd like to see the media dig into that more deeply.
Well, if people weren't aware of it before, they are aware of it now. Thank you very much, Mr. Anderson, for your time.
You're welcome.